Timber 24 24-hour trail race. Man, do I got a story for you. Hey guys, what's going on? It's Coach Jordan. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment on this video here. This is our comeback video. It's been a long time. For those of you guys that have been riding with us, it's been about 2 years since I posted on the YouTube. I'm super excited to get back in the game. I'm super excited to show you what we've been up to. And this first video is the recap video from last weekend's Timber 24-hour trail race where the team was chasing that podium finish. Let's get into the video. All right, so the Timber 24 is a 24-hour trail race at Hardwood Hills in Ontario, Canada. It is 8 kilometers every hour on the hour. It's done in either teams of 4 or 8. We opted to do the team of 4 for the ultramarathon version, 48 kilometers for each team member. You have a team member running every hour on the hour. So each team member runs every 4 hours, doing 6 total loops of 8 kilometers during the 24 hours. My team and I came into this with one goal and one goal only, and that was win. What is going on, team? We are at Hardwood Hills here in Oro-Medonte, Ontario. This weekend, you know, I've talked about it, the king of last minute race signups. We're back on the chopping block for the first time in a while, doing a 24-hour trail race starting tomorrow at 12 noon. Currently Friday. By the time you guys see this video, it'll be a week post the race, but I'm super excited. We've been filming all week leading up to it, a bunch of training, and we're gonna film the entire race. We've got 2 teams of 4 competing 8 kilometers every hour on the hour for 24 hours. Let's see what we can do. Talk soon. Let's go check out the team. All right, we're in Athlete Village here. Check this out. Here's the finish line for your laps. Pretty wild. Solomon's here. We're doing some run shoe testing, so this is sick, man. We got live music, cool little village, lots of cool stuff happening tonight, so super excited for this race tomorrow. It's gonna be sick. Alright, we're going to get registered. We're going to get our bib set up, get all the team stuff done. Going over here to get registered from there, and then we're going to go check out the first kilometer of the run.
I just feel like it's gonna be like when we're like
We're registered, baby. We're all in, we're ready to go. Let's freaking party. So we are setting up. Everything's starting to come around. It's looking good. Here's the team. Team's ready to go. They're fired up. Look at them. All right, so we're gonna go walk the first kilometer, which is apparently straight uphill, and then get all registered. But you can see everybody's setting up their campsites. 24 hours in the trails. Holy. It's gonna be a fun one. It's gonna be a fun one. Everybody's got their own little setup going. It's cool. All the other teams, see what they do, see how they work. You know, pretty cool, pretty cool. Super excited, super stoked. Let's keep going. So the Timber 24 started on the Saturday. We actually went to the venue on the Friday at Hardwood Hills so that we could claim our campsite and set up all of our tents. We actually had 2 teams racing, which is super, super cool for me as a coach, because I had my own team of 4, but I also had a team of 4 of my athletes that put a team together, and I was there helping and coaching them as well. So it was super awesome to have a little bit of an event kind of going and seeing things from both the athlete side and the coaching side at the same time. But we set up all of our stuff on Friday. We situated ourselves. We planned out where we wanted to be and where we wanted to get everything situated for when we were finishing our runs, when we were going out for our runs, and etc. So we did all that on Friday, which was great.
And then we got to show up on Saturday morning early, ready to go, not having to stress about setting up your tents and claiming a campsite and if people were too close and whatever it might be. So super excited about it. We all came in on Saturday ready to fly. So once we got our stuff set up, we got our tents situated, we got our whole campsite ready to go. My mission was Costco. And if you know me, you know I don't like Costco at all. So I took one for the team and I went to Costco. Through the anxiety, through the anger of the crowds, I braved Costco with my wife, and we went and got all of the food and nutrition that we needed for the 24 hours for all 8 team members. So I spent way too much money at Costco. We'll just start off by saying that. It was about $400. We got all of our food laid out for the 24 hours, and we went there. We didn't fight anyone. We didn't get angry. We got only what we needed. We still spent too much money, but Costco was a success. Mission 1 accomplished.
Got all of our food for the next 24 hours. We're going to be setting it up at our tents before the race starts, so that every time we finish the loop, we'll have food to eat. So everybody, after they do their laps, they'll have food, water, and all the nutrition that they need. So this is what is going to get us through the next 24 hours of running.
So mission number 2 was to get registered and get all the teammates bibs and packages sorted so that Saturday morning everybody was ready to go. So we went there, we got registered, both teams checked in, captains sorted, and bibs given. So again, saving time, making it smooth sailing as possible going into a brutal race. So that brings us to the end of Friday night. What do you do the night before a long ultra marathon? The only thing that anyone in their right mind does, and that's eat a whole large pizza to your face, because why not, right? So we went home, we mocked the pizza, we got a whole bunch of electrolytes and water in us. We got all of our stuff packed, ready to go, sent the team a good night text, and went to bed. We woke up on Saturday morning, raring to go. I was so excited. I think my teammates were excited, but I know nobody was excited as I was. I haven't raced in a while. I've been itching to get back into the saddle and toe the line and, you know, get into the pain cave and experience the discomfort of racing. And yeah, so I was like a kid in the candy shop, man. Saturday morning, I woke up, I was ready to rip. I got my breakfast in, gave my wife a kiss goodbye. I got in my car and I drove to Hardwood Hills, ready to go to war.
Walking down. First loop coming up. 8K every hour on the hour. Got 2 teams in the race. 2 teams of 4. We've got a socialer team and a more competitive team. And we are ready. First trail race, first 24-hour trail race. Let's go get it. Let's get it, baby. Lap 1.
We are 3 minutes to start.
Lap 1. Super stoked, super scared. I have no idea what to expect, but let's have some fun.
So to preface this whole race, I haven't run in 3 weeks. I'm coming off of a pretty gnarly foot injury. I've got bursitis in my heel, Achilles tendinopathy, and a possible stress fracture in my foot. So I haven't run in 3 weeks. All the doctors, my physios, my chiros, they're all telling me not to do this race. But as the king of the last minute race signups, when your team calls for a podium and they need a runner, you're not gonna say no to a 24-hour race in the trails. Come on, who am I? Anyways, I'm not ready for this race. I haven't prepared for an ultra marathon. The longest distance I've run in the last few months is 25K, and I am definitely nervous as all hell. On top of that, we show up late, we get set up late. I'm running to the start line as my warm-up, and now we're getting ready to toe the line in a 24-hour ultra marathon. Messed up foot, not warmed up, but full heart, clear eyes, can't lose, baby. All right, so now 3 hours goes by. It's back up to me now. This is 4 p.m. Loop number 2 starts. Get back to the line, same thing, go through the crowd, whatever. We get there, we go, we run this loop. The second time through was a lot different because on the first time you had no recon of the course. But we know this is an 8-kilometer loop. So now my brain is going. I'm like a hamster on a wheel. You know, the whole 3 hours, I was literally visualizing the track and visualizing what I needed to do and at what parts could I slow down or speed up or make a move or when the turns were, or trying to remember everything. So I'm just visualizing it going over and over and over. So on that second loop, I had a better idea of how the course looked. So I actually went out a little bit slower, but with the mindset of being more strategic. I made a couple crucial passes when I needed to. I slowed down when I needed to and actually had my best run on loop number 2. It was a minute faster at 35 minutes, and it actually jumped me up a couple more spots. I ended up finishing 3rd in that heat. Go back to camp, right back on the food. Got another sandwich in me, ate a hot dog, had a can of Coke because, you know, cans of Coke are what's lifesavers in ultramarathons. Got the Theragun on the legs and just chilled out. Another 3 hours goes by, and we're now back to meet. 8 p.m., first loop of the night, mandatory headlamps after 8. We throw the headlamps on right as the sun is setting. It's actually like beautiful. I think we have a couple of shots of that, but I hope that we do in this video. But it was super nice with the sun setting. I was going into the dark on this loop. So I said goodbye to my team. We got all of our lights ready, and I was ready to run it into the night. I've never done a trail race before. I've got an injured foot. I'm pretty much blind at night because, you know, I wear the spectacles. And I've never run in the trails at night before. So I set out and we started running again. The third loop's going by, we're running through the night. I'm not gonna lie, it was terrifying. As soon as the lights went out in the forest, it's pitch black. All you can see is your headlamp, and that headlamp is not super light, but it does the job. We get through the loop, 38 minutes, I'm feeling pretty good. My legs are starting to hurt a little bit, but we're doing all right. The night carries on, we go back, we get ourselves ready to go, take a little bit of a nap, and I get ready for our 12 a.m. loop. So, 12 a.m., first night run, pitch black, middle of the night, we're ready to go. We get through it, I'm neck and neck with the guy that's in 4th. We're in 3rd at this point, he's in 4th, I'm neck and neck. We ended up going all the way through that loop, neck and neck. He comes in just ahead of me, takes over the lead, puts us in 4th. We're battling still. At this point, my legs are pretty sore, my foot is really starting to hurt. I don't want to tell my teammates though. My foot is really starting to hurt. I got to keep pushing through because we're in the battle for the podium right now, and I came to hurt. I knew that. So there was no backing out. There was no making an excuse, oh, my foot. No, there's none of that. This was hunker down, grind it out, get this for the team. Then the first twist of the night came. Our second team of 4 had a couple of injuries. So they were down a couple of teammates. One of the other guys ended up rolling his ankle and had to go home for a little bit just to rest. And one of the girls was just not having her loop. I decided to take an extra loop at 2 a.m. and run the 2 a.m. run for one of our teammates. In hindsight, it was probably a really bad decision. And I ran that 2 a.m. run, and it was completely irrelevant because it didn't help my team at all. But me being me, wanted to help the other team and decided to go run the loop. When I got back from that loop, my ankle was so swollen, I couldn't even take my shoe off. It was getting really bad. At that point as well, my legs were just trashed. My hip flexors were starting to ache, my quads were starting to cramp. Everything was starting to go really sour for me. So I got back to camp, and the only thing on my mind was food. I got in another sandwich, another hot dog, a hamburger, a protein bar, some pineapple, lots of electrolytes, another can of Coke, and a Gatorade. I went ham on the nutrition to make sure that I could handle it for the next run because I only had 2 hours off now and I had to run again at 4 a.m. for my own team. So I ate that food, I went back to bed in the tent, and took a little bit of a nap. This is where things started to get interesting for me. 4 a.m., I'm tired as hell, my body's really starting to hurt, my ankle is so swollen I can't take my shoe off, and this is what I came for. I woke up and everything in me was saying, fuck it, you don't need to run anymore. But I knew that I had 2 more loops to do. I had 16 kilometers left. We're almost there. We're fighting for 3rd. We've been in this battle all night. I cannot let my injury and my pain overcome me. I know that I'm stronger than these excuses. I know that pain is just pain, and I can get through it. So I got up, I got my stuff on, I hobbled down to the start line. I get to the start line, we go for our run. Partway through that run, my foot is just excruciating. I had to stop once or twice just to shake it out and keep going, but I ended up managing holding on to a 38-minute run. Still in the running, we're doing great. We get back, get some more nutrition in, head right back to bed for another little nap as I let my team handle business, in which they did. Now, what you all came for, the podium finish. We came here with one goal in mind, and that was win. When we got there, within the first 2 loops, we realized winning was not in the option. Winning was not on the cards for us. The first place team was ahead of the second place team by 1 hour and 24 minutes, which put them ahead of our third place team by more than 2 hours. So we were definitely out of the running for first, and we had our eyes set on solely getting that third place podium finish. Bronze medal, we had it in the bag. I get woken up for my 4th lap, and I'm in excruciating pain. Again, I put my poker face on. I don't want to tell my team what's going on. My foot is trashed. At this point, I can barely put any pressure on it. It's so swollen, I don't even want to look at it. Everything hurts. My legs are trashed. My body's feeling terrible. And at this point now, my stomach has turned off of everything. I cannot eat. I cannot drink. Anything I put into my body, it's either coming out one way or the other. I'll let you guys imagine that. So again, I hobble down to the start line. I'm just repeating in my head, last time, one more time, my fucking mantra. I'm just repeating it over and over and over. Just one more time, 8K, and we're done. I get to that start line. I'm looking around at everyone again. I'm hunting. I'm that caged tiger trying to put the poker face on. I'm injured, but in the wild, you can't show your weakness, baby, and we're in the jungle right now. So I couldn't do anything. I could not show any pain. I got to the start line. The guy who's racing with me, 3rd and 4th position, we've been battling all night. I went into that 4th loop with a 5.5-minute lead on 4th place. So my team knew all I had to do was go out there and just do what I've been doing. I could even go a couple minutes slower and we'd be okay. But I just had to go out and do what I needed to do. 8 kilometers, nothing faster than I needed. Easy run I've done every single day of the week for the last 5 years, and all I had to go out and do was execute an 8-kilometer run, and we were done, and we got 3rd place. Within the first 500 meters of that run, my stomach twisted beyond belief. Not only was I experiencing excruciating foot pain in my ankle and the bottom of my foot, but now my stomach was doing these weird things. And as I'm running, I'm just in my head again. I'm sticking right behind the guy that's in 4th place. He's just ahead of me, and I'm just staying on him the whole time. I don't care if he beats me on this loop. I just got to stay right with him. And I'm running with him, and then boom, it happened. This is where we're going to put a piece of running in. So it's boom, it happened. A piece of running comes in, and we're going to go back. As I'm running, without any warning, I just vomit. Straight water, but I puke everywhere. Instantly in my head, I'm like, oh no, this is not good. I slow down for a second, wipe my mouth, and keep moving. But now, every time my heart rate gets over 130, I'm just puking. On that 8-kilometer loop, I puked 8 times. I couldn't stop everything I was doing. I'm walking, I'm crying, I'm watching this lead just get bigger and bigger, and I'm watching that 3rd place podium just move further and further away from me. And the only thing I can think of in my head is that I'm letting my team down. And we came this far, and all 3 of those teammates had battled so hard and have put so much pain into this, and I'm rooting for them because I couldn't handle the last loop. And then everything just goes on in your head. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have run that extra loop. Oh, maybe I should have slept a little bit longer. Maybe I should have drank a little bit more water, a little bit less electrolytes. All these things are going on in your head while you're still battling in the moment. And for me, this is what I come for the races. This is what I come to the races for. This is why I toe the line, to get into that discomfort, to go deep into the pain cave and to find out what you're really made of. In that moment, I probably should have quit, but I could have. I could have walked the entire loop. but I didn't. I ran, walked, shuffled, barely even made it, almost crawled, cried, puked a lot, but I got it done. The unfortunate part was, as I'm turning that last corner and I'm sprinting into the finish, I hear 10, 9, 8, which is them signaling the start of the next loop. So I was literally making it in right at the hour cutoff, which meant my 5.5 minute lead was gone. I crossed the finish line. I looked at the time, 59 minutes, 57 seconds. And now our 5.5 minute lead has gone to an 18-minute deficit. I was literally shattered. I was in excruciating pain in my foot. I could not stop vomiting, and I just ruined the podium finish for my team. So, my own sorrow, I hobble all the way back to camp, let the team know what's going on, and had to sit with them, just knowing that we lost third, and now we just have to battle it out for fourth. The teammates went out, did their thing. It was amazing. They battled through injuries, through the heartbreak of knowing that we're not going to get third. They went out and finished the race, and I'm super, super proud of them. We did not get the podium finish like we wanted. We did get fourth place, and in that last 50 meters where all 4 of us got to run in together, it was an amazing feeling getting to do that with some of my friends and to get to do an endurance sport in a team vibe, because as a team athlete, getting to do something like that was so much fun, but also you forget the heartbreak that happens in a team sport when you do something that is on you. When it's individual, it's usually just me versus me. So if I fuck up or something goes wrong, it's on me. I know that. But when you're involved in a team and you do something that is detrimental to the whole team, you really feel that heartbreak a lot more, and it resonates a lot more. So I got to experience that. At the end of the day, we all survived 198.6 kilometers between the 4 of us, 52.6 kilometers individually for myself with 4 hours and 26 running time. Amazing experiences, new friends made, so close to that podium finish. But I fell in love with trail running. I will be back to do an ultramarathon. And who knows, maybe even 100-miler sooner than you thought. Thanks for tuning into the video. If you like what you saw, don't forget to subscribe below. Like I said at the beginning, this is the YouTube comeback. We will be doing YouTube videos every single week from now on, and I am not leaving this platform again. Team OMT is not here to take part, baby. We're here to take over. Keep going. See you in the next video.